A very good morning to all the students. Students, today we'll be beginning with another topic in the writing skills, and that is invitations. And I guess all of you are well versed with what an invitation is. It is to send an invite for some function, event, program, etc. If you remember, in plus one we had 3 topics in the writing skills. We had posters, we had advertisements, and we had notices. Now in addition to that, we have another topic, that is invitations. And so now you'll be getting you have 4 questions, 4 topics, that is invitations, posters, advertisements, and notices. Out of these you will get 2 and you have to do 1. If you get invitation in the exam, it will be of 4 marks, and out of these 4 marks, 2 marks are for the content, 1 mark for the expression, and 1 mark for the format. Now all of us, we keep receiving invitations for some function, for some event. It can be a wedding in the family, it can be a housewarming party, it can be a jagrata or anything like that, or we can have some formal function in the school, like we can have the annual function in the school, or sports day in the school, or the education department organizing some kind of program like a cultural meet or anything like that. So we have invitations for all these things. Now what you have in your syllabus is framing an invitation, and acceptance and refusal of invitations are also included. Invitations, they are of 2 types, formal and informal. Now formal invitations, first I'll be dealing with the formal invitations. Formal invitations are in the form of a card. We keep receiving cards at home, and when you have to frame a formal invitation, there are certain things which you need to remember. The first thing is, as in the other writing tasks, you have to make a box. Please remember to make a box, and everything should be in center setting. Most of the things should be in center setting. Then next thing is, you have to use the third person. It's a formal piece of writing, so please avoid use of I or you, etc. The language is very formal. It is to the point, nothing extra to be given. If you see the cards which you receive at home, they're very elaborate, and according to the paying capacity, people, they get the cards printed these days. But you are writing from the examination point of view. Good afternoon, students. Continuing with what we were doing yesterday, I had explained to you what are formal invitations and what are informal invitations, and we had done this invitation, a formal invitation for the marriage of Mr. Jane Kapoor's son. I hope all of you have understood how to write a formal invitation, and we had also done formal acceptance and formal refusal. Now the same very question, the wedding of Mr. Jane Kapoor's son, if you have to write it in an informal manner, how would you go about it? This I'll tell you today. First of all, you have to write the sender's address. This is, if you are writing the invitation, then write your address, plus the date has to come, then the salutation has to come. And since it's an informal invitation, I told you yesterday that the tone has to be cheerful, friendly, and positive. So as you address your friend or your relative whatsoever, you'll be writing, my dear Kailash. And the question is the same, the wedding of Mr. Jane Kapoor's son. Now as you write a personal letter, in the same manner you have to write this. In the body of the letter, you have to inform the other person about the date, time, and the venue in an informal manner. So I'm elated to give you the news. Don't write like this, I'm fine, and hope that you are sailing in the same boat. All this is very cliched these days. So start with the point, but in an informal manner. So I'm elated to give you this news that Sumit's wedding is going to be solemnized on May 12th, 2019 at Hotel Mount View. The bride to be is Shipra, and she is an MBA and working in an MNC. Everything happened at short notice, and we didn't get enough time for preparation. I hope all of you will join us for this happy occasion. There'll be a lot of Sangeet and festivities all around, and we will have a whale of a time. We are eagerly waiting for you. So, in an informal manner, in the form of a personal letter, as you would write to a friend, you have to inform the person. And complimentary close would be, you can just write yours, or you can write your dear friend, or you can write yours affectionately or sincerely, whatever you want, and put this in a box. This is a informal invitation. Now